Welcome to the deep dive. We talk a lot about launching these incredible visions, building something really from scratch.
Yeah.
But there's this quiet, almost insidious challenge, right? That seems to trip up so many really brilliant, driven people. It leads to just immense frustration, stalls things out, and eventually, well, honestly, they just give up.
It happens way too often.
So when you think about the biggest obstacle, like to truly bringing a big idea to life, what immediately comes to mind for you? My gut usually goes to like market forces or funding.
Right, those are the usual suspects.
But our sources today, they actually point to something completely different, don't they?
They absolutely do. And that's what makes this deep dive, I think, so valuable. You mentioned market and funding, and yeah, those are real pressures.
Sure.
But the real culprit our sources zero in on is, well, it's far more insidious precisely because it's internal.
Yeah.
And it gets misidentified so often.
Okay.
It's not the competitors. It's not even cash flow necessarily. The real villain here, it's burnout.
Burnout.
Yeah, it's silent, it's sneaky, and it is absolutely deadly to a vision.
And
And it's so often blamed on those external things.
that's fascinating.
What really stands out from the research is just how often this fundamental internal issue gets pinned on everything else.
Okay, so let's unpack this then. Our mission today is to really dig into why entrepreneurs, founders, creators, why they often find themselves facing this silent adversary.
Right.
And crucially, to discover the solution, which surprisingly isn't about just more hustle, grinding harder.
No, it's not about that at all.
It's actually about finding maybe more grace. Through better systems, we're pulling insights directly from our sources to give you the clearest, most actionable picture.
Let's do it.
So let's dive into the core problem first. What exactly makes people feel like they're hitting a wall even when they're pouring everything they have into it?
Well, the sources are pretty clear on this. It's usually not because they're bad at the core business idea.
Right.
It's because they try to do everything themselves. They become the ultimate bottleneck.
Ah, okay. I see that.
So you're working maybe 14-hour days, just pouring your heart and soul into it.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
But it feels like nothing's really moving forward. You're just stuck.
And that's when that awful little thought creeps in, isn't it? The one that says, maybe I'm just not cut out for this.
Exactly. But here's the really crucial, counterintuitive truth that came out of the source material. You are cut out for this.
Okay, that's reassuring.
It is. And this insight, it forces us to really rethink how we define productivity, how we pursue it. The underlying issue isn't a lack of capability or passion or even smarts.
It
A
could be.
fundamental lack of effective systems. If you zoom out, it suggests maybe our whole approach to work needs a rethink for, sustained growth and real impact.
That's a powerful idea, but it almost feels too simple. Like if it's just systems, why do so many smart people miss it? How do we even know if we're caught in that do everything yourself trap?
Yeah, good question. And, well, our sources are actually super helpful here. They lay out these 3 signals you're doing too much manually. Think of them like red flags waving right in front of you.
Okay, red flags, let's hear them. The first one jumps right out at me because I've definitely seen it, and honestly, I felt it myself. It's constantly repeating the same task every single day. Think about it. Those lead follow-ups, appointment confirmations, answering the same basic customer questions again and again.
The Groundhog Day tasks.
Totally. It's like running on a hamster wheel designed for a very, very bored hamster.
Hmm.
So as you're listening, what repetitive tasks stand out to you in your daily routine? That one thing you just kind of dread doing again?
And that connects directly to the second signal. You're the only one who knows how to do it.
Ah, the knowledge silo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the direct implication of that is huge.
Yeah.
You can't unplug. Ever.
Oh.
And we're not just talking about vacations here. It's taking a sick day or even just stepping away for an hour without the whole operation grinding to a halt.
Yeah, the whole thing falls apart.
The invisible toll this takes on your ability to sustain effort, to think strategically.
Sure.
It's immense. It truly binds you to the operational grind. You can never work on your business, only in it.
Okay, that makes sense. And the third signal, this one really hits home for me. I've definitely been guilty of this.
Which one?
It's that constant promise we make to ourselves, I'll automate this later.
Oh, yeah, the later trap.
Exactly. But what happens to later, really? It evaporates, doesn't it? Later becomes never. That
Yeah.
promise just keeps getting pushed down the road until, poof, it's gone.
Which brings us to a really crucial shift in perspective, and this is where it gets, I think, really interesting.
Okay.
Burnout is not a badge of honor. It absolutely isn't. It's a red flag
Right.
waving furiously.
Right, not something to brag about.
No. And systems, Systems don't replace your passion. They protect it.
Ooh, I like that. Protect it.
Yeah. They're not about making you less involved or, less valuable. It's actually the opposite. They let you stay in the game longer, make smarter decisions, and actually scale sustainably.
So it's about working with real purpose, not just endless grinding.
Precisely.
Okay, to really make this concrete, let's look at that real example from our sources. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, the pressure washing business.
Right. So this client ran a pressure washing business.
Hmm.
Super dedicated owner, a real go-getter, but despite all his effort, he was missing 30–40% of his inbound calls.
Just think about that. Almost half.
Almost half of potential new business just slipping through the cracks. That's his revenue, that's growth, just vanishing into thin air.
And this isn't just like a one-off story.
Yeah.
It really speaks to a bigger principle, right? How targeted automation can genuinely transform a business.
So what was the fix?
The solution they put in place for him was surprisingly simple, actually. An AI agent.
Okay, AI.
Yeah, it seamlessly handled those missed opportunities. It answered calls. It could intelligently book appointments and even followed up with no-shows.
Wow, all automatic.
All automatically. This wasn't just about being more efficient. It was about capturing revenue streams that were previously just lost, and all without needing another person.
And the outcome, the sources say the client went from chasing clients
Yeah.
to having clients chase him without adding a single staff member.
That's the power of it.
That is the magic of better systems, isn't it? It's not about just working harder. It's unlocking that kind of exponential growth by working smarter.
Exactly.
So as you're listening to this right now, I want you to just take a quick mental inventory. Picture your day, that moment where you just think, ugh, not this again.
We all have those moments.
What's that single biggest time waster for you right now? Is it repeating those admin tasks? Is it endlessly managing leads and follow-ups? Constant client communication? Maybe overseeing a team?
Or maybe you just feel like you literally need a clone to get it all done.
Yeah, the need a clone feeling. That's a big one.
So I think the overarching message from this deep dive, it's crystal clear, really. The true path to growth, to sustainability, it's about building smarter, not just harder.
A total reevaluation.
Yeah, shifting from just frantic activity to strategic protected progress.
So here's a final thought to chew on. What if freeing yourself from that do everything yourself loop? What if it isn't just about efficiency?
Go on.
What if it's actually about redefining what true hustle even means, allowing you to sustain your energy, sustain your passion for the long haul?
Protecting the vision.
Exactly. Protecting the very vision that drove you to start this whole thing in the first place. Something to think about as you head back into your own work.